Yo, what's up, guys? It's Dirt here, and today I'm going to bring you a video. It's going to be a story. It's going to be about last night and this morning and what kind of happened. It was kind of a crappy situation, but bear with me here. It's pretty interesting, and it sucks, and it's great, and not as much great as suck, but yeah. So last night, I was going to work, 5 to 10 shift. I was closing. I work at the North Face. It's a clothing company, so like jackets and stuff. But I was closing, and every time I play COD, I empty my pockets because my hands rest on my lap, and if my wallet's in my pocket, it's just like a weird lump feel that I don't like playing with. And so I always take out my wallet when I play. And yesterday I got home from school and made a video and had taken my wallet out of my pocket and put it in my drawer. And you know, I was playing, and then I went to work, and on my way to work there was traffic. Lovely traffic. There was actually an accident on this new roundabout that was being made by my house, because when new roundabouts come in, people don't know how to use them, and they're just so dumb that they just don't really do anything and just, you know, hit other cars in roundabouts, because people stop, and I've actually seen people go the opposite way around a roundabout. Like, they are honestly stupid. And so I was gonna be late because it was backed up like 3/4 of a mile, and it was just like terrible. And I was like, whatever, I'm gonna be late. And so got to work, it was a few minutes late, and as I'm walking into work, I realized that my wallet's not in my pocket. And the second I remember putting my wallet in the drawer, and I was just like, God damn it, like I wasn't gonna have money to buy like a snack or something, so I was gonna be a little bit hungry, and it was just frustrating. And I was like, this is starting off to be a terrible time. And so I was like, whatever, I won't be able to eat. I had just eaten, so I was fine, but you know, if I go a full shift without having a snack in between, it's kind of sucky. So I went to the back room to, you know, put all my stuff down, and you know, just get ready, get my name tag and all that. And there was donuts. There was a box of donuts, and there was one donut left, and I didn't have enough time to eat it. And I was like, oh man, I wish I would have gotten here on time. I could have enjoyed this delicious donut. I was like, there's no way this donut's gonna last until my break in like 2.5 hours. So I was like, whatever. I wasn't like planning anything around it. And come time of my break, it was there, and there was this one other kid who had a break before me, and I actually knew, I was like, if he gets there, he's gonna eat that donut, and he has a break before me, so there's nothing I can really do. But he delayed his break because he was helping someone, and so when it struck time for me to go, I just like hurried and, oh, I'm gonna bill this guy really quick, let's go. Oh dang it, I was just gonna trick shot him. But the donut was there, and he wasn't on break, so I ate it, and I was so happy. And he came in, and he's like, oh, donuts. He's like, oh, is there any more? It's like, oh, this last one. He's like, oh, dang it. I was like, yes, sucker. It was my donut. But it was a really good donut, and I was freaking happy at that point. I was like, alright, I'm not going to starve. And so I went on through my day, and a little note, when I left to work earlier that day, I was in need of gasoline. I needed some fuel in my motorcycle, and I didn't think I was going to be able to make it to work and back without running out of gas, and so I was going to get gas on my way home. So end of the day comes, and I run to the gas station to get gas. That, you know, gas costs money, and you use cash or credit cards to pay for them. But you know what? Dirty forgot his card, and Dirty didn't realize that until he was grabbing his wallet that wasn't there to pay for his freaking gas. And so at that point, I was like, crap, dude, like, what am I gonna do? So I was like, whatever. I texted my dad. I was like, hey, I might run out of gas. I'm on my way home right now. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Just stay up. And so I went home, just like freaking out the whole time, didn't know if I was gonna make it. And I ended up making it home, and I was happy, and I was like, alright, well, I probably don't want to risk not, oh my god, are you kidding? What? That's, oh, you gotta be kidding. That should have been something sweet. But I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna use a lawnmower gas in the morning, just so I can put a little bit in my bike so I can make it to the gas station before I have to go to school. So I did that. This is the next morning, by the way, and I put a tiny bit of gas in my bike and head to the gas station. And I left a few minutes early from work just so, you know, I had time to do everything. And I get to the gas station, you know, wallet's in my pocket, and I was like, yes, I'm happy for that. And I take my key out of ignition to go open my fuel tank, and guess what? The fuel tank won't open. And I've had this problem once before, and I could not fix it. Get the D, dude. Like, get off me. And I was like, shoot, I was pretty much screwed. I was like, this is gonna be terrible. I'm not gonna make it to school. I'm gonna be late. And but yeah, so that happened, and then I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna try to make it to school. And I just went for it, and I made it. And I didn't know how I was gonna get home. My girlfriend ended school at the same time I did, so if anything I could go home with her and we could go back later and pick up my bike with the trailer or something. But we were there at my bike. I was like, showed her what was going on. I was calling my dad, and she was fidgeting with it, and she actually got it open while I was on the phone. I was like, yes, like the perfect girl that she is, got it open because she's the freaking best. And I was excited, but we weren't at the gas station, so I was like, didn't know if my bike would run with it open because I didn't want to have to close it again and go to the gas station. So I was like, shoot, whatever. So I left it open, bike ran, made it to the gas station, and filled it up. She followed me just in case anything happened. And then I couldn't close the gas tank because you have to actually put the key in and turn it and push it down to close it, and it wouldn't do that. And so I'm sitting there with a full tank of gas, and Mallory used her magicness, her greatness, to open it again or close it, and that was the story. And then I got home, and it was a stressful time. I was like stressing out all during class, like what I was gonna do, and it was just like, holy crap, like dude, like man, like I'm so glad I am here right now and my bike's in the garage. Like I'm glad, and it has a full tank of gas, and I'm gonna make it to work tonight. But I wanted to share that story with you guys, so I hope you enjoyed a little bit of my life. I know I don't share many stories on YouTube that much, but let me know if you guys like stories, if you want me to share stories like this. I actually like telling you guys. I wanted to tell you guys the story, so thank you guys for watching. Definitely hit like on this video down there, like where is it, like right there, like look at it right now. Like I know you see that like button, you better push it, because like if you don't, you need to push it for good luck. You're gonna have good luck if you hit this like button down there, so go push it. Thank you guys. Subscribe if you aren't. I appreciate you guys watching this video. This is Dirty. I'm out.